Or several times I've been requested to do home training program, and this time it's done with the resistance bands. In these, the amount of the resistance varies slightly according to the color. However, upward momentum is the one thing to favor in the long term. From sides, you can find the rough color choices and their resistance. This video is sectioned to different areas of the body. If you like or want exercises for certain areas, grind through all drills with that area in question. If you want to raise your heartbeat and get proper pump going, you should check out my timeline how circuit training is for. You can access all the areas neatly via timeline. If you want the information about the number of the repetitions or about training with pain, you can find it towards at the end of the video. First, knock out good optional warm-up, get the sweat flowing, and after that it's time for the training. Deadlift. Start standing with feet hip distance apart and resistance band wrapped around the arches. Grab the top of the band with both hands, arms straight, and then press hips backwards into hinge position. Drive down through the heels to stand up straight, squeeze the glutes at the top, and that is 1 repetition. Banded front squat. Stand in the middle of the resistance band with feet hip apart, holding one end in band in one hand. Bend the arms to bring hands up next to the ear and lift the elbows up until the triceps are parallel to the floor and narrow. This is your starting position. Keep your arms still, engage core and bend the knees to sink the hips back down until the thighs are parallel to ground. Press through the feet and extend the legs, return to standing. This is 1 repetition. Banded lateral step out squat. Start with standing with resistance band wrapped just below the knees, feet under the hips and hands clasped in the front of the chest or head. Take the big step to right, then bend the knees, sit back and lower until the thighs are parallel with the floor. Engage glutes and press back through the heels to starting position, repeat to the other side. When you have done left and right, that is 1 repetition. Bicycle crunch. Lie flat on back with the resistance band wrapped around the feet and hands on the floor at the sides. Curl head, neck and shoulder blades up to look forward. Keep your lower back connected to the floor. Then pull the left knee towards the chest while simultaneously extending the right leg few inches above mat or ground. This is your starting position. Reverse the position legs by extending left leg while pulling the right knee towards the chest. When you have done both sides, then it's 1 repetition. Banded bird dog. Start all fours with resistance band wrapped around both feet, left hand under the left shoulder. Then extend the left leg and right arm straight parallel to the floor. Return to the starting position, then do movement with the opposite side. Now 1 repetition has been done. Penguin crunch. Start lying on your back with knees bended and feet flat on the floor, holding the resist band taut between the hands. Keep tension in the resistance band, crunch your upper body to flexion and then do lateral bending to right and to left. That is 1 repetition. Rowing with the rubber band. Sit down, place the rubber band underneath your legs. Then place your thumbs facing laterally. Start pulling the rubber bands backwards and squeeze your shoulder blades together. This is a 1 repetition. Wall slides. Rubber band in the wrist or without, thumbs facing backwards. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and start gliding upwards, keeping the forearms high. It's important to have the control of the scapula during this movement, as lower base is better. Traditional push-ups. Put your hands to shoulder width posture and then you can start doing those push-ups. If you want to do it easily, push against the wall. If you want to do it with the knees at the ground or with the rubber band or with the legs elevated. Choose the right way for your training. Lateral raise. To start, stand knees slightly bended, one leg at the front. Then raise your arms upwards, thumbs facing up and go back slowly to the start. That is 1 repetition. backward pull on push-up position or while standing. In push-up position, start pushing the hand backwards, pinky guiding the way. Return to starting position, do it with the opposite side. This is 1 repetition. While standing, put the knot behind the door, then start pulling the hand backwards with pinky guiding the movement. When you reach the end of the range of motion, then squeeze your shoulder blade to backwards towards the spine. Upright row. Stand on the resistance band and hold the handles with palms facing inwards, resting in your thighs. Keep your back straight and lift the band up towards high as you can go. Keep your elbows higher than your forearms. Return to starting position and repeat. If you like to do circuit type of training, make goal, for example 10 reps. Make all the areas of the body, first, second or third movement 10 reps, small break, repeat all movements 9 times, break 8 times and you will catch the drift. Challenge yourself, time the full performance and inspect the improvement of times over a slightly longer period. What to do if you have a pain in some area? If some place is aching already or you get sore from the drills themselves, then follow traffic light ideology. If on the pain scale, 0 is no pain, 10 is the worst possible. If during training the pain is 7 to 10, less the burden. If VAS stays on yellow, 3 to 6, keep the burden as the same. If the training seems to be way too lazy, 0 to 3, then increase the load. Good rule of thumb for the repetitions and how to improve the certain area. In training, the repetitions always has an effect. If we think about the charts roughly, for developing strength, good amount of the reps is 1 to 5. To bulk it up, 6 to 12 reps. And if you want to increase the endurance of the muscles, then you need to have over 12 repetitions. Reps in reserve, as in how many repetitions you have left in the tank, is a good addition to those rep figures as well. If you want to go for a training what aims to bulk, then it's recommended to leave 2 to 3 repetitions in the reserve. This means that the resistance has to be quite harsh, so you can train all the juices quickly with a small number of repetitions. If you want to aim for the endurance of the muscles, then you are training the muscle to be withstanding lactic acid and strain, as well your head to be able to take the feeling of discomfort. In that case, the number of the reps should be down to point exhaustion, so that the tank is left with 0 to 1 reps. In endurance training, keep the break short and go all in beyond your comfort zone. In pure strength training, slightly different principles apply. These will probably have their own follow-up video at some point. Just keep in mind that the structures and the head will surely mold into the strain as we give fire to our systems. If we wish to be training seriously, we need to have our faces crumpled and the effort has to be growing upwards. If because of some singular move your places are getting sore and irritated, or if any other issues arises in relation to training, you can contact me via email, social media or just leave comment and I will reply. Here we went through some simple exercises for the muscle tone. If you are needing tips how to take care of your aerobic fitness, you can easily get to that topic from this link. If you like this content, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It's really stayed. Big thanks for your time and see you at the next one.